I actually have been teaching 31 years, since 1986, but I started Midwest Regional Ballet in 1999 as a means for dancers who wanted to go into the field professionally to have that training doing full performances to get their artistry in check as well as their technique. When I first started, my last name started with a C, so it was KC Dance Arts in Carthage, and then it changed to Katie and Company, and then I always felt like those sounded very non-professional, so then I wanted to start the Midwest Regional Ballet. I feel like when you walk in the door that it's a professional atmosphere. The way I set up the decor and the placement of everything in the studio. We have 3 big dance rooms, so everybody has their space. We have dressing rooms with showers. We have the student lounge where we can hang out, have a conversation. I love being creative, obviously. My dancers don't pay for their costumes. I create them, I make them specifically for the show that we're involved in. But then I also get to keep them because we do shows. We bring them back through, we cycle them back through. I've actually been in the arts since 6th grade. I wrote my first play in the 6th grade. I've always been involved in theater and dance. I didn't technically start dancing until later in life, as opposed to some who started age 2. But I did spend 5 years, 7 days a week, 8 hours a day, playing catch up, and I got a scholarship to Chicago to dance at Giordano's in Chicago, and then I also studied at Dallas Metropolitan Ballet for 2 years. I started as a break dancer, which was, back when it was popular the first time. I pretty much memorized every Janet Jackson video, Paula Abdul video. When I danced in Chicago, I actually trained with some of the people that were in those videos, so that was really awesome, knowing who they were and being in class with them. We have 2 years old up through adults, and we have some really fun adult classes. So all of our adult classes we tried to keep inexpensive, so they're like 5 for $45. So you get like a punch card, because a lot of times parents can't make it to every class per month, so you don't lose the money on that class that you paid for. We do full productions. We do 2 a year for the company dancers, and then we do 1 a year for the children that are non-company dancers, but still I feel like they should get the same, they get the same training, and they get the same fun to be on stage, to be a character, because those kids are going to move up into company someday. We teach pretty much every style of dance. We have ballet, tap, jazz, modern, contemporary, Zumba, burlesque, hip hop. For adults, we teach aerial, we teach ballroom, we have ballroom as well. And I think a lot of people think that we spend hours and hours and hours and weeks and months on one production. We literally get a production together probably within 6 to 8 weeks. And that's building the sets, designing the costumes, getting the costumes made, getting the choreography done, perfecting, and everything. I think when people see our shows, they think I only take professional dancers, which is great to hear, but we don't. I mean, those kids have been trained from young age up until where they're in company. And I think when you come and see our children's show, you also see that we train the little ones the same way, to learn choreography, to know your character, to become that character on stage.